The number of air raid alarms in Kyiv has increased manifold over the past several days. People are trying to live their lives as before, whatever it may be, but everything around them reminds of war. Even on the main street, there are checkpoints and anti-tank hedgehogs everywhere. In order not to forget the atrocities of the Russian troops, in the center of the capital, people have created a place of remembrance for the dead Ukrainians. Each flag has the names and surnames of the people who were killed in the full-scale war. Since the beginning of full-scale war, more than 200 residential buildings in Kyiv have been damaged as a result of shelling, 46 schools, 30 kindergartens, and more than 70 city infrastructure facilities have also been damaged. Kyiv residents who remain in the city or have already returned after the withdrawal of Russian troops are wary of going outside.
I still walk around with some thoughts as that something might happen, but at the same time it is impossible to be in this worry all the time, and I want to somehow live as much as possible and catch at the moments.
After the shelling of the Kyiv city and the region, people say the 9th of May is perceived very differently.
We remember those who died during the Great Patriotic War. My grandfather died in 1941. I remember it all, I understand it very well, but the 9th of May, I accept the decree of our government on the abolition of this holiday, and I'm in full solidarity.
At this time I realized what victory is and how it will be when we win. How cool and awesome it will be. Of course I will wait for it. I will celebrate when we win. That's exactly when I'll be celebrating. That's exactly when the real victory day will be. We will celebrate our victory.
These days, residents of Kyiv also come to Yara to honor the memory of the civilians who were massacred by the Nazis during World War II. 80 years later, on March 1st, it was the Russian occupiers who hit this land again with missiles. 5 people were killed. The Ukrainian capital is not going to be closed for a prolonged curfew on May 9th, but the Kyiv city military administration is warning the residents that there is a high probability of missile strikes from Russia. Therefore, they urge people not to ignore the air raid alarms and to shelter at that time. Reported by Marina Stepanenko, Vlada Tsurkan, Yuri Shulha, UATV News.